Hi everyone. Okay, it's me again, Sir Faizal. Okay, nice to meet you all, and I'm sure you are quite motivated, okay, to answer the question next week. Okay, yes, I'm sure SPM is just around the corner. Okay, and I'm sure everyone already know that SPM is next week. Okay, so I specifically made this video just to help all of you students that will take SPM in this year 2021, because I'm sure all of you in front of me at the moment is from batch 2020. Congratulations, because you are 1 year older. Okay, 1 year older means setahun lebih berumur lah. I'm not saying old. Old means tua. So berumur. Okay, so why I make this video? Okay, so this video consists of answering techniques on how to answer English language paper, okay, for paper 1 and paper 2. So in this video, that you are watching at the moment will help you to answer and score for paper 2, for paper 2. Okay, however, I have divided into several parts, okay, because you know for paper 2 there are different sections. Okay, let me first explain a little bit about paper. Okay, about this paper, English language paper. So the code given for SPM English language paper is, remember the code, my beloved students, 1119/1 means for paper 1. Okay, another one is 1119/2. That one is for paper 2. So this one, okay, this video is for paper 2. Alright, so okay, let me explain what you will learn, okay, in this short video. I would say short lah. Okay, so this video will cover on answering tips and answering techniques on how to score or how to answer section A from paper 2. Alright. Okay. So are you ready? I hope everyone is ready. Okay. So without wasting any time, we will start now. Alright. So a little bit about this section. Okay. Alright. So this section is what we call section A. So I hope everyone can see from the slide. This is section A. So altogether, okay, full marks for section A is 15 marks. So this section are divided into two different parts. Okay, so the first part is what we call MCQ. As you can see in the slide, look at number 1, MCQ. So MCQ stands for multiple choice question. Okay, so normally students would call or would name this MCQ as ABCD question. So meaning that this question has different what do you call that? Options. Yes, different options starting from A, B, C, and option D. So based on this option, what students must do in order to answer this question is to choose from A until D. Okay, you have to choose which one is the best answer. You can only choose one answer. Okay, and later on in your SPM, you will receive an answer booklet. It's a form of a book. Okay, last year, if I'm not mistaken, the cover of that book is blue color. The cover of that book is blue color. I'm not sure about this year. We will see next week. Yes, next week you will see what is the color of the answer booklet for SPM paper. Alright, let us go back to section A. Okay, so that one is for the first part. Okay, remember MCQ, or also known as, okay, normally students use AKA, also known as multiple choice question. Alright, so for number 2, okay, for number 2 is what we call rational close passage. Okay, so yes, I'm sure you have seen the word passage down there. So passage does not mean laluan. Passage is not a laluan. However, this passage is very special for you, since you are taking the SPM. Since you will be answering your SPM next week for English language paper. So rational close passage is actually a grammar question. Okay, so you will receive a text. Okay, a text. Okay, and from that text there are, if I'm not mistaken, 7 blanks. Yes, there will be 7 blanks. 7 tempat kosong. So based on the 7 blanks, okay, you will receive several options. That options, of course, will start from A, B, C and D. Based on these all 4 options, you have to choose which one is the best answer. Okay, so only choose one answer for every one question. So the best answer will be the answer for rational close passage for the grammar question. So remember, so you have 2 parts for section A. Okay, the first part is MCQ and the second part is rational close passage, or also known as grammar question. Okay, alright, so I hope everyone understand. So I'm giving you time. If you have problems in understanding these 2 parts, okay, feel free to leave your question in the comment section below, or you can also WhatsApp me, okay, by using my personal WhatsApp. So my students already know my numbers, but for other students, if you need advice in terms of answering this section, okay, you can also leave comments down there, or you can contact me straight away by using my email. Alright, so by leaving your comments down there, I will give you my number or my contact email, so we can actually share your problems, or I can share the information on answering techniques. Alright, so we will continue with the first one first, which is the MCQ. Alright, so next. Alright, so MCQ, okay, this one, steps to answer MCQ. MCQ only have 8 questions. So 8 questions means 8 soalan, only 8 soalan sahaja, starting from question 1 until question 8. Okay, so some students think that MCQ question is the easiest section. Okay, setengah student anggap bahagian yang paling senang. However, okay, this is, for me as English teacher, this is the most difficult questions ever. Bahagian yang paling susah. Why it is the most difficult section ever? Okay, let me tell you something. Okay, so first of all, it's difficult because you cannot give your own opinion. You cannot give your own answer. So you have to choose based on the answer that is already given in the option from A until D. Okay, Alright, so that is why it is difficult. So mostly, if you are my students and you have learned with me, okay, for quite recent time, so normally I will ask my students to answer this section, okay, the last moment or the last part. So you have to answer other sections first. Only then you can start answering this section. Because why? The reason is only one. Let's say you don't have enough time to finish all the section. So for this section, if emergency, okay, emergency means you don't have enough time, you can just do what? Bam, shoot. Okay, shoot. However, please take this as your last resort. Okay, if you need to shoot, berkeperluan untuk tembak, bam. So please do this as your last resort. Okay, so let's say you decided to shoot. How to shoot? That is a technique called tembak berfokus. Tembak berfokus is where, let's say you decide to shoot for question number 1 until question number 8. So you shoot with the same option. So if question number 1 you decide to shoot A. So from question 1 until question 8 you shoot straight all A's. If you decide to shoot B, all B's, all 8 question B's. And the same goes with C and D. Okay, I hope you understand what I meant. Right? So you have to choose or make a choice, okay, the same option from the first question until the rest of the question. Alright, so let us continue back with the steps to answer. Okay, so the first step, look at number 1. The first step is, when you get the question, don't waste your time reading the text yet. Never waste your time reading the text. Why you should not waste your time to read the text? Why? Why do you think so? Okay, because why? Okay, because later on, okay, only later on you will read the text. Because if you read the text now, it will be a waste of time, a waste of your time. Okay, because the time given for every question for MCQ is only, okay, one question is equal to 1 minute and a half. Remember, I repeat, one question, okay, in order for you to answer this, one question is equal to 1 minute and a half. So you need to read fast and think fast. Okay, alright, so next, step number 2, you need to start by reading the question. Okay, so after you get the question, okay, don't waste your time reading the text yet. You start by reading the question. What should you do when you read the question? Of course, you have to underline the keywords from the question. You have to underline first, because in every question, starting from question 1 until question 8, okay, there are keywords given. The question setter. Question setter means orang yang buat soalan tu purposely leave keywords in the question. So make use of those keywords. Rugi tak guna. Orang dah bagi, so rugi tak guna. Okay, so next is step number 4. Okay, step number 4 is you need to read all the options from A, okay, until D. Okay, only then, after you have read the options and try to understand the meaning, okay, the meaning of every options, okay, only then you read the text. Okay, remember, after you read the options, only then you read the text. This is to avoid confusion. Confusion means kekeliruan. But sometimes all the options given, normally is more or less the same. That is why students easily confuse with the options from A until D. Okay, next we move on to step number 5. So, step number 5, you need to make comparison, okay, and find similarities from the options given in the text. So, just now remember I told you, you need to read the option. So, when you read the option, don't just simply read, you find the similarity in terms of the words given, or in terms of the synonym. Synonym means perkataan yang sama maksud. Okay, so you find this similarity or the synonym with the text from the option and the text. Okay, after you find it, so these are what can be considered as clues. Clues left by the question setter to help the students get the correct answer. Okay, next, the last step is, of course, you have to choose the best answer from the option. After you have choose the best answer from the option, don't forget, remember, in the answer booklet later on, you will have a section there where you have to fill in the answer. Okay, ruangan belakang tu nanti awak kena letak jawapan dia. Okay, so normally I would advise you to use 2B pencil. Okay, why? Because 2B pencil is using a very good carbon inside of the pencil. So better use 2B pencil. Okay, so I would not recommend other types of pencil. Okay, alright, so I hope you understand up until this part from question 1 until question 8 for MCQ. Alright, so let us try to practice this with the actual question. Alright, so next. Alright, so what you can see in front of you, okay, this is an actual trial question. Wait, let me try to remember. Yes, it is written there. Look at the downside below. Okay, ruangan paling bawah below. Okay, this is a trial question from MPSM Kelantan. Okay, MPSM means Majlis Pengetua Sekolah-Sekolah Menengah di Kelantan. So it means that this is an actual trial question from Kelantan State year 2020. So it means that now it's 2021, 2020 is last year lah. Okay, so let us look at question. Okay, before that, let us look at the instruction first. Always read the instruction. So for question 1 to question 8 are based on the given stimuli. So study the information carefully and choose the best answer. Alright, so you can see there for number 1 there's a picture there, and also for number 1 there's a question and the options. Those are the options that I mentioned to you from A, B, C and D. All 4 options. Okay, however, you only need to answer one only. Okay, wait. So I'm a bit thirsty. Let me drink water first. Okay. Alright. Done there. Done drinking water. Alright. So let us go back to the question. Sorry for that because I'm a bit thirsty. Alright, so let us remember the tips. Okay, as you can see down here, I have provided the same tips just in case you forgot. Okay, kalau lupa, you can refer to down here. Alright, so steps to answer question 1 until question 8. Remember, when you get this kind of question, don't waste your time reading the text yet. start by reading the question. So what is the question? Okay, let us read together. What message is conveyed from the sign above? So underline the keyword from the question. So what is the keyword mentioned there? Okay, so what message is conveyed from the sign above? The keyword is message. So underline the word message. Okay, so now only then, okay, you read the option. So let us look at A. A is energy conservation. Okay, by the way, energy conservation means jimat tenaga. B is electricity can be dangerous. Okay. C, electricity overload will happen. D, the main switch must always be turned off. Okay. D means switch utama mestilah selalu ditutup. Okay. So A until D. You have read the option. Try to understand every options given there from A, B, C until D. Okay, next step is, okay, after you have read all the option, next only you read the text. So let us read the text. Okay, notice, turn off when not in use. So it means tutup switch bila tak pakai. Jadi apa tujuan dia tutup switch bila tak pakai? Look at here. For example, can you see here? Wait, let me turn the camera. There. There's a switch there. Yes, there's a switch there. So it means that, okay, you should turn off. Turn off means tutup, close when not in use. Tutup bila tak pakai. What is the purpose, okay, of doing this? Of course, to save energy. Jimat tenaga. Okay, let me turn back the camera. Okay, jimat tenaga. So, from option A until option D, which one means jimat tenaga? Of course, yes. Think first. I'm giving you time to think first. Okay, I'm sure everyone already know the answer. So, of course, it is A. Yeah, A. So A means energy conservation. So that is why the answer is A. Alright. Okay, so I hope everyone managed to get the correct answer. Alright, so now let us look at number 2. So for number 2, you also apply the same technique. The same technique like what I have written down here. Steps to answer. Okay, let us read the question. So Sarah and her family are going to Wow Museum this Saturday. They must be there by. So what is the keyword mentioned down there? The keyword, of course, Saturday. Saturday. Okay, what is Saturday? What day is Saturday? Okay, so Saturday means Sabtu. Sabtu. Kalau ada siapa-siapa nama ayah yang Sabtu tu, I'm so sorry, it's not your father. Okay, so this refer to Saturday, hari Sabtu. That is the keyword given here. Alright, next let us read the option. A is 7 p.m, B is 6:30, C is 6, and D is 5:30 p.m. Okay, so let us read the text. Wow Museum operating hours have open every day of the year, including weekends and public holidays. Okay, so let us look at Saturday. The first one is Sunday to Thursday. Okay, no. So next one is Friday and Saturday. There at the second level. Friday and Saturday. So Friday and Saturday. Saturday, what time is it open during Saturday? 8:30 to 6:30. Okay, so that is the answer. True. So try to find the time mentioned within the time frame. Dalam masa yang diberikan tu 8:30 until 6:30 PM. Okay, pagi sampai petang tu pukul berapa? Okay, A 7 p.m. B 6:30 p.m. Too early. Nah. C 6 p.m. So 6 p.m. Okay. 6 p.m. maybe. That is possible as the answer. Okay, D is 5:30 p.m. Look, see? This is a bit confusing. D is 6 p.m. C is 6 p.m. D is 5:30 p.m. So it means only one thing. Satu dia maksudnya kat situ. Ada dua jawapan, two options that somehow answer the question. Two options that answer the question. Okay? 5:30 and 6 p.m. However, another clue given in the text. Look at the text again. Last entry, Chuao Museum closes at 5:30 p.m. every day. Waktu terakhir masuk ke Wow Museum adalah pada 5:30 petang every day. So it means there's only one answer now. C is wrong because C is 6 p.m. So the answer is obviously D. 5:30 p.m. So I'm sure I hope everyone can get the correct answer. Alright, so that is an example of how you can actually answer section A. Okay, section A there are, remember again, section A there are altogether 15 questions, and there are two parts, and this is just the first part. Okay, the first part you have 8 questions from question 1 until question 8. Let me give you more example of the question. Okay, this is another example of the question. This is for question 3, right? Okay, so let us look at question 3. Okay, so from the dialogue above, Dad is advising his son to ayah bagi nasihat kepada anak dia untuk buat apa? Okay, let us look at A. Not giving up in his examination. B. Be determined in what he does in his life. C. Be willing to do everything that he asks for. D. Find a way to get straight A's in that examination. Okay, A, B, C, D. We have read all the options. Now we go on with the text. Right, so let us look at Ahmad first. Dad, I only got 2 A's for my examination. So guess what the dad said? Okay, it's okay, don't give up. I believe that you will be successful in your life. If there's a will, there's a way. Okay, itu clue yang diberikan. If there's a will, there's a way. What does it means? Okay, I remember one phrase mentioned in what movie is that? Adnan Sempit, I think. Yeah, the title of the movie is Adnan Sempit. If there's a will, there's a way. He changed it to di mana ada jalan, di situ ada highway. So it means that, okay, if you have the motivation to be successful in your life, especially you in front of me at the moment, my beloved students, of course you will put effort into it. That is what it means by there's a way. Pasti ada jalan. So what Ahmad said? Really? I will work harder. So now you need to find the answer that is similar, that has similar meaning with if there's a will, there's a way. Okay, so A, B, C, D. Which one? From A until D, which one? Okay, try to read first. Read again. If you actually confused, try to read again. Remember, find the synonym for if there's a will, there's a way. Di mana ada kemahuan, di situ ada, bukan highway, di situ ada jalan. Okay, so A, B, C and D. Which one? Right. So of course B is the answer. B is the answer. What is B? Be determined in what he does in his life. Okay, so next, can we move on to question 4? Down there. Alright, so question 4. What is the question? Based on the advertisement above, advertisement means iklan, by the way. The Locktron wireless door lock and app is useful too. Okay, so what is the keyword? The keyword is, of course, alhamdulillah, Locktron wireless door lock and app. That is the keyword. Okay, so let us look at the options. A first. Lock your door from distance using the phone app. B. Know whether your front door has been locked or not. C. Wirelessly dial your next door neighbor from a plane. Wow. D. Board a plane from afar and fly in peace using your phone. Wow, this is amazing. If you have this kind of Locktron wireless door lock and app in real life, maybe we have it in real life, of course, please buy it. Okay, this is really awesome. Okay, now let us look at the text. Right, so the Locktron wireless door lock and app. You have just boarded a plane and the inevitable fear hits. Did you leave the front door unlocked? Instead of dialing your next door neighbor, use the Locktron wireless door lock and app to lock your door from afar. Simply click the icon on your phone and you can fly in peace. Right? So that is what the text mentioned, adapted from Reader's Digest. So this text is taken from Reader's Digest, one of my favorite reading material before this. Okay, so which one somehow answer the question which is related to Locktron wireless door lock and app? Right. So A, find similarity. Make comparison and find similarity from the options with the text. So A, again, lock your door from distance using the phone app. So can you find the word, the same meaning with the sentence A? Okay, so this Locktron can lock your door from distance. Distance means boleh kunci pintu daripada jauh. Okay, so do you find the word distance? Do you find the word distance? Jumpa tak perkataan distance in the text? Okay, some students may say, yes, you find the word distance in the text, but not the exact words. Bukan betul-betul perkataan sama jumpa, tapi the synonym of the word distance. What is the synonym for the word distance that you find in the text? Of course, the word is afar. Look at line in the text. Look at line number 3. Line number 3. Okay, line number 3 is afar. Afar means jauh. So distance also means jauh. That is why the answer is obviously A. Alright, A. That is the answer. Alright. So next we move on to question 5. Okay. Right. So for question 5, the question is, based on Azman's weekend schedule, the word siesta can best be replaced with? Let us try to understand the meaning for every options. Okay, A first. Wash. Wash means basuh. Sleep. Sleep means what? Bum. Sleep means tidur lah. C. Shower. Shower means, yes, of course you take a shower, mandi. Hang out. Hang out means lepak. Okay, so let us look at Azman's weekend schedule. 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. play mobile games. Wow. So he start his day early with mobile games. And since mobile games right at the moment is a trend and can be considered as esports, so doesn't matter anymore. Keep up in playing games. Alright, so next is 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. So what Azman do? Breakfast. Breakfast means makan sarapan pagi. Next is 8 a.m. to 12 noon. So he continue after breakfast. Oh my god, he continue to play mobile games again. Maybe Azman is a gamer. Maybe, I think so, because he practiced for quite some time. For quite a lot of time actually, a few hours. So 6, 7. You stop at 7 and then he continue at 8. Okay, 8. So 2 hours. 8 to 9. 9, 10, 11 and 12. So 4 hours plus 2, 6 hours of playing mobile games. So I'm sure Azman here definitely a gamer, right? Because 6 hours a day. Wow. Okay, so next is, this is the clue given in the text. 12 noon, 12 tengah hari until 2 p.m. So lunch and siesta time. So after he play games for 6 hours, he takes lunch, makan tengah hari, and siesta time for 2 hours. So let us find the word siesta. Which one do you think that normal people will normally do after they eat lunch? Lepas makan orang buat apa selalunya? Of course, the most obvious one, takkan mandi kot. Of course, not wash. Of course, not shower. Of course, not hang out. So siesta means sleep lah. Of course. So the answer is B. Alright, so next one. Our next one. Next is number 6. Right, so from the poster above, we learn that shoppers in Greentown shopping mall should. Okay, let us read the option. Should do what? Sanitize regularly before shaking hands. B. Put on a mask except when they are not feeling well. Haha, this is weird. Pakai mask kecuali bila diorang tak sihat. Maksudnya diorang pakai mask, kalau tak sihat buka mask. Ayah. Okay, C. Always be at the right state of mind to shop with ease. And D. Use elbow to cover their nose and mouth when coughing. Okay, so C means what? Okay, always be at the right state of mind to shop with ease. Okay, biar tenang sewaktu shopping. Okay, next, use elbow to cover their nose like this. This is what it means by use elbow to cover their nose and mouth when coughing. Coughing means batuk. So batuk buat macam ni lah. That is what D means. So next, let us try to understand the text. Only then we read the text. Okay. Wait, I'm thirsty by the way. Wait, let me drink first again. Right. So let us read the text. Alright. Greentown shopping mall. Okay, shop with ease. Let's do this. Prevent the spread of COVID-19. Okay, so please observe 4 basic steps. Okay, so what are the steps? Always be mindful of your distance. Step 1, 4 basic steps. Step 1, okay, meaning that social distance. Number 2, do sanitize often and no handshake. No handshake. Okay. Wear a mask. Number 3, wear a mask especially if you are unwell. Okay, pakai mask kalau tak sihat. Pelik kan B tadi? B is wrong lah, definitely wrong. Number 4, cough or sneeze into your elbow. Cough or sneeze, bersin into your elbow. I'm sure I can see the answer clearly there, mentioned in step number 4. So, of course, now, next, the answer is to use elbow to cover their nose and mouth when coughing. So, the answer is obviously D. Right, so next is question 7. Alright, so let us read the question. From the newspaper report above, we learned that option A, there are still many pangolins in China and Vietnam. B, pangolins are ants who eat mammals with thick armor. Okay, C, okay, pangolins are captured to be used as the ingredient in traditional medicine. Actually, I myself haven't actually see an actual pangolins. Saya pun tak pernah tengok pangolins in real life. Okay, D, Indonesian authorities had seized what is the numbers there? 35,000 endangered animals from 2010 to 2015. Wow, 35,000 endangered animals. Alright, that is a lot. The numbers are quite a lot. Wow. Okay, next let us read the option. Jakarta. Pangolins in Indonesia are at risk of extinction because of an illicit trade. Okay, illicit trade ni maksudnya perdagangan secara haram lah, haram, that sees thousands of the critically endangered animals traffic each year. More than 35,000 pangolins and eating mammals with a thick armor were seized by Indonesian authorities between 2010 and 2015. The pangolin is prized as an edible delicacy and ingredient in traditional medicine, especially in China and Vietnam. Alright, so that is the text. So now we make comparison and find similarities with the option. So there are still many pangolins in China and Vietnam. So is it mentioned there? There are still many pangolins. I don't think so, because of the animals traffic each year. So A is wrong. B, pangolins are ants who eat mammals with thick armor. Okay, it sounds nearly correct, but B is wrong. B cakap apa? Pangolins adalah semut yang makan mamalia yang mempunyai armor, perisai yang tebal, thick armor. Pangolins are not ants, because look at the text. The text mention, okay, so it's ant-eating mammals with a thick armor. Pangolins ni bukan semut, tapi pangolins adalah mamalia yang makan semut. Dia bukan semut, not ants, but eat ants, and eating. So B is wrong. C, pangolins are captured to be used as the ingredient in traditional medicine. So pangolins are captured. Let us look at, yes, okay. So it is also mentioned that, okay, the pangolins is prized as an edible delicacy. Okay, makanan yang diorang makan pangolins, wow. An ingredient in what? Bahan untuk apa? Traditional medicine. Alhamdulillah. Especially in China and Vietnam. So C definitely answer the question. So that's why the answer is obviously C. Good, very good. Next we move on to question 8. The same steps. Okay, let us read the question. The main purpose of the poster is to, what is the keyword there? The keyword is the main purpose. Tujuan utama poster. Okay. Option A. Tell everyone about the danger of landmines. What is landmines? Landmine is periuk tanah, periuk api tu, periuk api. Okay. That is buried inside the land. Ditanam dalam land, dalam tanah tu. B. Ask people to join the campaign in Phnom Penh. C. Raise funds to destroy the landmines in Cambodia. D. Alert people not to be worried about sleeping on dog poo. Poo means what? Poo means tahik. Tahik. Poo means tahik. Okay, so stop talking about poo. Next, let us read the text. And you are worried about stepping on dog poo. See? It is mentioned about dog poo. Maybe D is the answer. Tahik sungguh. Okay, next is, okay, landmines affect the lives of over 10 million Cambodians. Oh, so the dog poo mentioned just now is actually the expression used to attract people's interest in reading the poster. Oh, so D is wrong. D is not the answer. Definitely not the answer. D is wrong. So landmines affect the lives of over 10 million Cambodians. Wow, pity the Cambodians. The casualties are mounting. The donations are not. Okay, ramai yang mati. Casualties means mati or perhaps hurt. Hurt because of the landmines. Landmines are being buried all over Cambodia. Okay. Wow. Next is, please send your contributions to Cambodia landmine campaign in Phnom Penh. So this poster is asking for donation. Derma. To do what? To destroy landmines before they destroy life. This is also taken from Reader's Digest. Normally, whatever taken from Reader's Digest are actual news, or actual article. That is, the purpose is actually to raise awareness, or like this one, to raise donation, to get contribution from other people. Pity Cambodians. Okay, I'm so sorry to hear about this to all Cambodians. Okay, so the purpose again, of course, to raise what? To raise contribution. Okay, derma, donation. Sorry, not contribution. Derma, donation. Okay, donation. So our task is to find the word donation. If you cannot find the word donation, so you should find the word, the synonym. The synonym for the word donation. So from A, B, C, D, which sentence mention the synonym for the word donation? Of course, it's C, funds. The word funds is the synonym for the word donation. So C is the answer. Raise funds to destroy the landmines in Cambodia. So C is the answer. Done. So that is just now we somehow discuss, okay, from question 1 to question 8 for Kelantan actual trial paper for the year 2020. So based on this, I hope all my students learn a lot, okay, based on the steps given down here, all the 6 steps to answer question 1 to question 8. This is steps and plus a few tips that I have been given from question 1 until question 8. Okay, this is the first part of section A. Let us move on to the second part of section A. Second part. Alright, so what is the second part? Who still remember? Who still remember? Okay, so promote sikit. Ni Bulan Sukan. So which school is this? So by the way, I'm a teacher, English teacher. From which school? Let me promote a bit lah. Ta-da! Can you see the shirt? Okay, so Bulan Sukan Negara, SMK Kuala Selangor. Yeah, so I'm a teacher from SMK Kuala Selangor. Nice to meet everyone. Nice to meet you all. Alright, so let us go back with the question. So from question 9 until question 15 is what we call rational close passage. Okay, it is written there in my slide. Okay, question 9 until question 15. Okay, so number 2, you have to, this is the steps that you must do. Okay, so you have to identify the tenses used. Okay, so either present or past tense. So you identify first. Next is you will see just now I did mention in early of my presentation, I did mention how many blanks, if you still remember. Okay, 7 blanks. So there are 7 blanks in the text. So before every blanks or after every blanks, you need to identify the tenses, either present tense or past tense, and you also need to identify either it is singular or plural. Okay, next step is you need to check the meaning for every options given. So from A, B, C, D, please check the meaning. Okay, alright. Next is, let us look at the example of the question. This is the example of the question. Again, this is taken from MPSM Kelantan, the same set. Okay, why I use a question from MPSM Kelantan? Because before this, I have experience in teaching in one of the school in Kelantan. The name of the school is SMK Tengku Bendahara lah, in Gua Musang, Kelantan. So if there are teachers from SMK Tengku Bendahara Gua Musang, hi. Okay, right, so let us go back with the question. Alright, so down here I have also provided the same steps to answer question 9 until question 15. Alright, so let us look at the answer. At the question. So when asked, let us read the text. When asked what his favorite food is in Malaysia, a Canadian YouTuber Trevor James says it is durian. Wow. So Trevor James love to eat durian. Anyone here, my beloved students, love to eat durian? Okay, for me, I love durian. Okay, but still, I need to wait for the season to come. Because not every day we can have durian. So we have to wait for the season, musim dia. Alright, so see, for number 9, 10 until number 15, you see blanks. There are 7 blanks. So look at the step. What should you do? Okay, so let us look at the option for number 9. Okay, the option is or. A is or, B is yet, C is but, and D is and. Or means atau. Okay, but I'm sure if I don't explain or, yet, but, and, I'm sure everyone already know the meaning lah, because this is simple. Okay, so let us look back at the at number 9. Okay, but before that, for step number 4, I have mentioned you need to check the meaning for every options given. Okay, so it is durian. Next, after the blank is sambal petai, because it is just too difficult to choose just one. Okay, so as you can see, there are two different ideas. One is durian, one is sambal petai. So, bila ada two different idea, of course the answer must be, okay, the answer must show the difference between durian and sambal petai. So, A, B, C, D, which one show the difference? Okay, of course it is A lah. A is or. Or means atau. So the answer is A. Alright, so let us move on to number 10. Okay, James moved to Malaysia last year with his wife Si Chui Ting. Yes, Si Chui Ting. So okay, number 10 there. He met while traveling in Turkey. Okay, so he met his wife while traveling in Turkey. Wow, interesting experience. Alright, so Si Chui Ting is a name of a person. If you see a name of a person, of course for number 10 there, you have to choose the option which refer to the name of a person, or refer to the person itself. So let us look at A. A is who, B is whom, C is where, and D is whose. So A, B, C, D. Which one refer to the person? Okay, so of course it's A lah. The most obvious one is A. Who he met while traveling in Turkey. Okay, next for the last. By the way, A is the answer for number 10. Next, we move on to number 11. For the last 6 years, the avid foodie has been globetrotting to, okay, 11, all kinds of street food for his YouTube channel. Wow. Alright, so 2. Okay, normally after the word to, okay, you need to use base form. Base form in bahasa Melayu or bahasa Malaysia, we call it as kata akar. Remember, after the word to, you must use the word, you must use base form or kata akar. Right, so let us look at options given in number 11. A is record, B search, C document, and D investigate. So A, B, C, D. Record, search, document, or investigate. Record means kita catat, kita recordkan. Next, B means search. Search means to find. Search means to find, mencari, cari. C, document. Okay, document means kita masih merekodkan, tapi rekod dalam bentuk bertulis. That is what we call document. D is investigate. Investigate means what? We search. We make investigation. Okay, not search. We make investigation. Kita siasat. Okay, so what this YouTuber from Canada, Trevor James, did? Okay, so he did what? Of course, since he is a YouTuber, of course he is not writing. Okay, so C is wrong lah. C is wrong, so not document. Okay, so what about B? To search all kinds of street food for his YouTube channel. Of course, he is not searching because he is a YouTuber. Okay, so what a YouTuber normally do? So normally YouTuber will bring their camera and take video. Take video to, of course, to what? Yes, I'm sure you know the answer. A, to record all kinds of street food for his YouTube channel. So that is why the answer is A. For number 11, the answer is A, record. Okay, so next is for number 12. For number 12. Okay, let us continue with the text first. The Food Ranger James first visited Malaysia in 2006 and immediately fell in love with the food. Of course, Malaysia has a lot of interesting food because we have different cultures, different nice people, okay, from various background. That is why I think almost all people in the world will definitely love Malaysia, not just for the food, for the culture as well, and for the nice people. Alright, so next we continue with the text first. For James to be able to eat durian every day, explore new places and taste local delights like laksa and rendang is his 12 of a happy life. Okay, let us look at option A. A is idea. Okay, idea means idea. Okay. B, thinking. Thinking means berfikir. Judgment means penilaian. Alhamdulillah, penilaian, sorry. D is awareness. Awareness means kesedaran. Okay. So, this one here, you need to understand the meaning of the text. Then you can get the answer. So, let me explain the meaning of the text. Bagi James, untuk menikmati durian setiap hari, meneroka banyak tempat-tempat baru dan merasai makanan tempatan seperti laksa dan rendang ialah apa? Baik, jawapannya mestilah idea. Ialah idea untuk satu kehidupan yang menggembirakan. In English we call it as of a happy life. So which one has idea then? Which one has idea? Of course it's A lah. A is the answer. Alright. So let us look at number 13. Number 13. Okay, number 13 blank. He loves dishes using durian such as tempoyak. Yes, I'm sure everyone here has experience eating tempoyak. I hope so, right? Yes, I also love tempoyak. And most people do, right? Most people do. And perhaps some people do not like tempoyak and durian because of the smell. So, what is a tempoyak? A condiment made from fermented durian. Fermented durian means durian yang ditapaikan, durian yang diperam. Okay, perhaps some people take the durian, and put perhaps in a container, or in Malaysia normally a brand that is famous for a container is Tupperware lah. Okay, Tupperware is the brand famous for container in Malaysia. So you put the durian inside the container, inside the Tupperware, and you keep it safe in the refrigerator. Refrigerator also means fridge. Fridge means what? Peti ais. To make sure it is fermented. Ditapaikan, fermented. Okay, so now let us look at options given in number 13. A is as, okay, as. B is since. C is while. D is because. So which one do you think is the answer? Which one do you think is the answer? A, B, C or D? So as he loves dishes, or since he loves dishes, while he loves dishes, or D, because he loves dishes. So which one? Which one do you think? Of course, the obvious answer is, okay, is B. B is the obvious answer. Since he loves dishes using durian, such as tempoyak and so on. Okay, so B is the answer for number 13. Alright. Okay. Next we move on to number 14. Okay, so we continue reading the text. He says that nothing beats the taste of the durian. Wow, this fella Trevor James must really love durian very much. I'm sure of it, because he keeps on talking about durian, about what? Tempoyak. Okay, actually there are other types of condiment. A lot of condiments in Malaysia. Yes, for those people out there, perhaps you should experience about the different condiments, not just in Asia, but specifically speaking in Malaysia. Okay, so let us look at the options given for number 14. A, itself. B, herself. C, himself. D, themselves. Okay, so again, we try to read it again. He says that nothing beats the taste of the durian. Okay, so the option given here, the answer here must refer back to the word durian. So my question is very simple. Durian is a living thing, is an object, is what? Is a person, okay, or a fruit. Okay, so you need to choose the correct pronouns. Pronoun means kata ganti nama. So you need to find the pronouns for the word durian. Okay, so normally durian is a fruit, so we refer or we use pronoun to replace the word durian. So the word that we normally use is it, I-T. So ear. So A, B, C, D, which one has it? Of course, A. So A is the answer for number 14, itself. The taste of the durian itself, with the durian kampung being his favorite. Yes, in Malaysia we have different categories of durians. Different category means different prices of durian. Okay, and I think there are two which are among the top rankers of the durian. Two types, and I think it's Musang King. Okay, Musang King, the name of the durian. Musang King, and also another one. What is the name again? Duri hitam. Yeah, durian duri hitam. Both are quite expensive during the durian season. Okay, very expensive. It can reach up to hundreds for one durian. Hundreds, 100 plus 200 or even more. Really expensive. Okay, but the taste, I'm sure, is very awesome, very good, very delicious, and you cannot find it elsewhere except for Malaysia. Right. So let us continue again. The vlogger, okay, vlogger here means, okay, is a person who make video, who create video, okay, and share with other people in his channel. That is vlogger means. Okay, reveals that before the pandemic, he and his wife blank over 250 days in a year for shoots. But since they moved to Malaysia and because of the pandemic, life has taken on a slower pace. Now let us look at the option. A for number 15. A is travel. B travels with S. C traveled, ed, past tense. D is travelling. Travelling is continuous tense, yang sedang berlaku. So which one is this? Okay, so let us look at the clues given here. Look at the word before. Look in the lines, okay, on top, starting from the word the vlogger. The vlogger reveals that before the pandemic. Before the pandemic means what? Means sebelum pandemic. Bila sebelum means what? Belum terjadi. Sudah terjadi. This already happened. When this already happened, it means what? It means you have to find answer from A until D that use past tense, because past tense is tenses that already happened. Okay, so which one is past tense? A, B, C, D. The criteria of past tense is you need a very simple one. I give tips for you. Just need to find ed in words, in the words given there, in the verb given there. Travel, travels, traveled, and traveling. Which one has ed? Of course, the obvious answer is C. C is the obvious answer. Travel. Okay, so number 15, the answer is C. Alright, so we had covered from question 1 until question 15. So again, if you don't remember, please read the steps to answer. Please read the steps to answer. Okay. Alright. So I hope, based on what you have learned just now, on what we had discussed on the question, I hope now everyone who watched this video can really answer the question well. The question for section A. Which paper again? Paper 2. What is the code? As you can see, the code is on top of the paper. 119 stroke slash 2 means that this is paper 2. The code is 1119. Or some people use the word 1119 stroke 2. Okay, so I hope everyone can answer this section well after this, to all my beloved students. Okay, so never give up, even though we are during an in difficult time, during pandemic of COVID-19. And the bad thing is the PKP. I think our Prime Minister announced that PKP dilanjutkan. By the way, PKP means MCO. MCO dilanjutkan. So it's a bad thing for us lah, because all our movement and everything is a bit restricted. And also it is quite dangerous for students to go to the exam hall next week. So I wish the best for our students, batch 2020. But don't give up. That is why I am making this video, because it is easy for you to study. So when you have problems or you do not know how to answer, you can always refer back to this video. By the way, this is just the first part. The first part, because this is for section A. For paper 2, we have all together 4 sections. Section A, section B, section C, and section D. This is just the first part. Okay, section A. Alright. So again, before I end my video, I would like to recall back what we have learned. so far in this video. So the first thing that we have learned in this video related to MCQ. So what is MCQ? Okay, what is MCQ? Let me go back to the first slide so it is easy for everyone to understand. So this is what we had learned just now. So the first one that we had learned is MCQ. MCQ stands for multiple choice question. So it's a type of question that has different options. So what are the different options? You have A, you have B, you have C, and you have D. What about number 2? Okay, the next part is rational closed passage. So the rational closed passage, in other words, is a question that consists of grammar parts. So I hope everyone, after you watch this video, you can be a master of answering section A. I hope so. Everyone? Okay. So I hope everyone had learned a lot from me today. Okay, and please don't forget to watch the next video. So the next video will be about section B, section C, and section D. And will also be about paper 1 in my next video. And again, before you leave, please don't forget to subscribe. Please press the button below. The ting part, press it. Okay, after you press it, because okay, that bell, that subscriber buttons will help give me some sort of motivation, okay, as a teacher to keep on producing videos. Okay, to help. So because this video will later on will help other students as well. Okay, so again, don't forget to subscribe. So that is all from me. See you again in my next video, and I wish you good luck for your SPM. Remember, never give up. So the moment you give up, that is the moment when you truly lost all hope. Okay, so that is all for today. Thank you everyone. Okay, bye. Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. Bye. Thank you.